Boy, am I glad that this game was not just flip and write. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Life of a Board Gamer. My name is Daniel, and today we are going to talk about the Guild of Merchant Explorers. And boy, do I like that this game didn't end up as just a flip and write game. Now, when you see this game, when you play it for the first time, you are clearly seeing that AEG decided to like step it up a notch and go and overproduce it, so to say, a little bit, and make like a real board game with components and everything. And boy, did they make a great game. So Guild of Merchant Explorers is a game where you will be sending your little explorers and you will be exploring lands around you. Each player will play on a same map. There are 4 different maps that you can play on in the base game. I presume some expansions will show up and I can't wait to see them. But yeah, that aside, the game itself, it's absolutely freaking amazing. The game is basically you flip a card and the card tells you which type of land do you need to explore. For example, you need to explore the grasslands or the mountains or whatever it is on the cards, and usually it tells you how it needs to be done. It doesn't need to be in a straight line, just adjacent to each other. And you will put these little cubes that represent your explorers, and you will put these little cubes around the board, and at the end of era 1 you will clear everything but the villages. Villages will stay here for the next turn, so you can you don't have, when you start exploring, you don't have to start explore from the base camp. You can start exploring from those villages, and those villages will bring you some extra points. And how do you get villages? Well, you get villages by exploring everything of one type of the land of that section. So for example, if the mountain is like red uh, four red hexagrams, one next to another, and if you put cubes on all 4 of them, just one cube you will replace with a village, and then you can start exploring from that village. As I already mentioned, have I mentioned? I don't know, but the game comes with the 4 different maps. Each player will play the same map, so you are all playing the same map, but you are playing it completely differently. Everybody does something else differently, so that's really really fun. And the thing is, when you explore these, you will also, through rounds, you will gain cards that are really unique just to you. So they're like super overpowered abilities, but they are unique only to you, and only you have them in your possession, and only you can use them, and they are phenomenal. You can have like to explore entire sea in a straight line as far as you can go. So some of the maps are really open to that opportunity to like explore like a lot of things and reach very far places that you usually need like 2 or the end of 2 or end of 3rd turn to reach them. You can reach them in first turn, maybe, possibly. And these cards you will use throughout the game, throughout all the eras, and in the last 4th era of the game you will use some of these cards. You will have 3 cards, and one of them you will use twice, so you can like plan accordingly. You know what you're going to activate. You are at every time, you know which card have not yet been revealed, so you can really like plan your moves and think about what you're going to do, explore, how you're going to explore next, and set yourself up for some great combos. I know that I remember that in one game I was like, it was 50-50 that one card will come before the next one, and if that happens I would like get an insane amount of points, and I did, but still it wasn't enough for a win, unfortunately. But it was such a satisfying thing. The game has such satisfying combos going on. It is just wonderful. I was definitely blown by it. I expected a lot and I got even more with it out of it. So I can't wait to see what they will do with this game next, which new maps will show up, because these different maps have also different abilities. Some of them have mountains that you can't cross over. Others have like these crystals that you need to gather, and you will also have all kinds of different end game goals that you want to reach, like visit different towers and stuff, collect put villages on a huge spaces of 5 or more hexes and stuff like that. So overall, Guild of Merchant Explorers was definitely supposed to be a flip and write game, but it ended up to being something way more better, and I absolutely love it. I think it's easy like a top 10 material for me. It has some RNG in it, you know, some stuff can happen that will like mess you up, but still I think it's a really great game that deserves your attention. So check out the Guild of Merchant Explorers and you will not be disappointed how fun the game is. So yeah, that's all I have to say about it. Thank you all for watching, thank you for subscribing. There's also a Patreon down there in the link, so please consider supporting this channel that way, because in the near future I plan on asking my Patreons what they want to see on the channel, which game do they want me to review, and of those that I offer for review, you will choose which one you want to see next, and that way you'll be part of this channel somewhat, sort of. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and until next time, pozdrav. Today we are going to talk about in here, and I absolutely love it. Now this game is this game is